Welcome back to another episode of Giraffes for Math Socks. I know it's been a while. The last few weeks of my life have been the craziest I've ever been with a new child. So I'm finally back on track making videos, and let's just get right into it. Don't want to waste any time and try to make this short and sweet. Now, we've been talking about this last week, adding and subtracting fractions. And so we're going to talk a little bit about that in this video, and we're also going to talk about adding and subtracting mixed numbers. So here we go. Anna made a quilt by sewing together green, white, and yellow fabric. When she was done, 2/6 of the quilt was green and 3/6 was yellow. The rest was white. What fraction of the quilt was white? So Anna made a quilt by sewing together green, white, and yellow fabric. When she was done, 2/6 of the quilt was green and 3/6 was yellow. So I know the total has to be 6. I'm getting too far off. 6/6. Because that's going to be one whole blanket. So 2 plus 3 is 5. This yellow has to be 1/6 because 2 plus 3 plus 1 is going to give me 6/6. So 1/6 would be my answer there. Moving on. What is 9/8 minus 8/8? So just to recap, we know that when we're adding or subtracting fractions, the only thing that changes is the numerator. That's it. The denominator stays the same, because it's just talking about the size of our pieces and how many we have. So 9/8 minus 8/8 is going to be simply just 1/8. 9 minus 8 is 1. 8 stays the same once the denominator. 8/8. 1/8. Last one on this page. She had one whole pizza. After eating some of it, she had 4/6 of the pizza left. What fraction of the pizza did she eat? So it says she ends up with 4/6. We know a whole pizza was 6/6. 6/6 minus something is 4/6. That's going to be 2/6. So what fraction of the pizza did she eat? She ate 2/6. So I could have done 6/6 minus 4/6 equals 2/6. Okay, so let's go into doing this, but this time just doing it with mixed numbers. And all that's really going to change here is you just have to be careful with your with your whole numbers. That's really it. If you're careful with your whole numbers, you'll be fine. So it says, which of the following is equal to 7 and 5/6 plus 2 and 3/6? So we're going to add our fractions like we know how, and we're going to add our whole numbers like we know how. So 5 plus 3 is going to be 8/6, and 7 plus 2 is going to be 9 and 8/6. Okay. Now, I know it cannot be 9 and 8/12 because they're wanting you to add together the denominators, and we just don't do that. That's wrong. They're trying to trick you. Okay. 5 and 2/6 can't be equal to that because 7 plus 2 is 9 by itself. Okay. 7 plus 2 plus 5/6 plus 3/6. That's going to be the same thing as that. And then if I take 8/6, now the way I go from an improper fraction of 8/6 into a mixed number is I can look and say, okay, if I break it down to 8/6, I can break that into 6/6 with 2/6 left over. So that means that would be one whole in 2/6 plus 9 that we have from here. So 9 plus 1 and 2/6 would also be right. Let's go down through these and do some true false before we switch to subtraction. So 10 plus 5 is going to give me 15. 2 plus 1 is going to give me 3. My 5 should stay on the bottom, so that is a big false. B says 5 and 3/8 plus 3 and 5/8 is just 9. So 5 plus 3 would give me 8. 5 plus 3 would give me 8. 8 and 8/8 is just simply going to be equal to 9. So that is true. See? 4 stay the same, so that's fine. 8 plus 1 is 9. 3 plus 2. So I'm getting 9 and 5/4. 5/4 would be equal to 4/4 plus 1/4. So it would be 1 whole and 1/4. So that would really be 10 and 1/4 if we add the 9 to it. So that is false. It should be 10 and 1/4. 3 2/3 plus 2 and 1/3 plus 1 equals 7. It's 5 6 and 3/3, which would be 7. So that is true. All right, let's do this quickly with subtraction. Okay. Which of the following has the same value as 7 and 5/6 minus 2 and 3/6? 7 minus 2 is 5. 5 minus 3 is 2. 6. 5 and 2, 6. So D, for sure. No. 47, 15. So it's going to be 2. 32, 6. Which would give me 5. 32 and a 6. 5 to 30. 5 and 2, 6. So yeah, surprisingly that one did. 7 minus 2 is 5. 5, 6 minus 3, 6 is going to give me 2, 6. So that one will work as well. Last one we're going to do. Helen bought 5 pounds of oranges. She sliced 2 3/10 pounds of oranges to bring to a party. How many pounds of oranges does she have left? 5 and 2 3/10. And pay close attention to this. Or we're working something like this coming next week. I need to be able to rewrite this 5 so that it has a denominator of 10. So I can rewrite this as 4 and 10 tenths. 4 and 10 tenths is the exact same thing as 5. I didn't change the value whatsoever. Minus 2 and 3/10. It's going to give me 2. That's going to give me 7. A tenth stays the same. 2 and 7/10. That's the biggest thing I want you to be able to pick up on next week is being able to take a number like 5 and change it into 4 and 10 tenths and be fine with that because we're not changing the value at all. All we're doing is molding it into a form that allows us to be able to use it to subtract 2 and 3/10 from. All right. I hope you have a great weekend. Get your homework done so you don't have to worry about it. And we only have a few more days before Christmas break. So just hang in there and let's keep working strong. All right. Peace.